Welcome, disciples of the internet, to the finale of my series in which I've recreated every level from Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario Maker 2. In this video, we'll of course cover the final world, Dark Land. Including the hand stages, which I am, there are 11 levels, which is a tad bit small for an endgame world, especially considering that the hand stages are super short. And as I've promised for the last 7 videos, this is the one where I'll rank all 90 levels I've recreated in Super Mario Maker 2, so stick around for the end of the video for that. And if you haven't seen the previous 7 videos, click on the reference card in the top right of the screen so you can start at the beginning of this journey with the video that covers World 1. One more not shameless plug before the finale begins, however, make sure to subscribe and toll the notification bell to view even more jelly-infused content. 8-Tank 1. World 8 has some very interesting naming conventions. Most levels are not simply numbered, but are vehicle levels. As you can tell from the name, there's a parade of tanks with cannons and bob-ombs. The theme of choice was actually quite difficult since the tanks are made of brown wood. My first idea was to just simply use the airship theme, but that makes the camera bob up and down, and that was just a bit too annoying for me. Thankfully, the ghost house theme does have wood in its ground texture, and there is a black background which provides a bit more accuracy. Shortly into the level, you come across some bob-ombs, and in this game they are produced from cannons, and sadly cannons are one of the only objects in Mario Maker 2 that you can't put whatever you want in. Bullet bill cannons work just as well, but most of the time they have to be put in unique locations so they don't just fall onto the floor. Near the ending pipe, there's our first giant cannon, but thankfully mushrooms are one of the only things you can give to the cannons. Some cannons are much longer than 1 or 2 blocks, so for those hard blocks were used to represent the body of the cannon. The very end of this level has a boss, if you could call it that, but it's just a boomerang bro now turned hammer bro. 8-Battleship, a very unique level in the original game. It is basically just a tank level or airship level, but there's water at the bottom to catch your fall. And yes, you can swim in this water even though it looks heavily polluted. So that sadly means that I'm forced to use the jungle theme again, and it looks more out of place than ever. Each ship is now a coagulation of pipes. Hard blocks would look better, but they can be easily destroyed by bob-ombs in the level. But the most important question, is the underwater skip still possible? Yes. 8-Hand 1. The next few levels are the hand levels, which are quite similar to the Piranha Plant levels in World 7. You go through a small little platform challenge, and at the very end you are awarded with a decent power-up. However, this time these levels are no longer optional, as these levels are accessed by a hand that drags Mario to the depths of the underworld, which wouldn't be the first time. As for the level itself, there are 3 bridges with 3 different types of bros. Throughout the series, I've stressed how much Mario Maker 2 does not respect the noble bro lineage, so this level is actually made much harder now that Mario has to go through 5 Hammer Brothers without getting scathed once. The final room grants Mario with his Super Leaf, which is kept consistent with the 2 hand levels to follow. 8-Hand 2, the second hand level, has lava bubbles as its main challenge, and tight bridge jumps that are now much easier now that the minimum bridge length is 3 blocks. Those are the only points of interest in the level. This level is super boring. However, that does give it points when it comes to being accurate, if you don't count the interlude section at the very end. 8-Hand 3, the final hand level, has much more generous bridges and cheeps that are completely unscathed even though they are jumping through lava. Mario Maker 2 is much more realistic as the cheeps are currently on fire, and it makes the level slightly harder since you can't easily jump on them. 8-Airship, the final airship level, with the interesting addition that the sky is black and the auto-scroll is much faster than usual. The night theme would be nice for this level, but it messes with the gravity of the rocky wrenches, and that's one of the main sources of difficulty for the level. And I mean that, as they are the only enemies in the level, and the other source of danger are the multitudes of bottomless pits. At the very end of this level is our second Boom Boom, our second of 4. So World 8 does not get the award for the most levels, but it does get the record for the most Boom Booms. 8-1, finally the first normal level in Dark Land. The palette for this level is basically the normal ground theme, but at night, and there aren't many aspects that are infected by the night theme of this level, so I have no problem with using night mode for this level. The only thing that is truly affected by night mode is this one-up about halfway through the level that is now a rotten mushroom that will ruthlessly chase the player until it falls into this pit. In the very beginning of the level is a P-switch held high in the air. If pressed, it reveals a plethora of coins on the starting platform. Putting bricks here would obviously result in the soft lock, so when the player starts the level, they are instantly thrust into a sea of coins. But the top half of the coins are blocked by P blocks, so there is still a purpose for hitting the P switch. And since this land is so dilapidated, there are even boo diddlies out in the wild. 8-2, the final traditional numbered level of the series, is a sort of desert level, but instead of normal sand, it's just ash. Choosing the theme for this level is actually quite difficult, but taking into account the music for this level and the fact that the night theme can't be used since the Goombas act super weird, I used the underground theme for the main section of this level. There are 2 sub-areas for this level that you can access by drowning yourself. The sub-area is quite similar to the ones we've seen before with black pipes and blue hard blocks, and this time, there is that strange blue ground that I pointed out earlier in the series. And yet again, the underground theme is used, but at least the ground is colored blue in both instances of the sub-area. There's also an angry sun about halfway through the level, which is another reason why the night theme cannot be used, because the sun is transformed into the moon, which is actually nice and helpful towards the player. 8-Fortress, the very last fortress level, and is quite possibly the most complex one so far. Both sub-areas are jam-packed with 18 doors to travel between them. Yeah, I got 4, but somehow that is just enough to take the player from the start to the end of the level if the player knows exactly what they're doing from the start. 1 to get a super leaf, 1 so the player can access this big section, 1 P door to take the player to the boss, and 1 lock door so the player actually has to beat Boom Boom to end the level. And this is the second to last Boom Boom in the game. Sad, I know. But even more sad is the last Boo Diddley. Rest in peace. Oh wait, they literally can't, they're ghosts. Sorry. 8-Tank 2. This tank is quite similar to the first, but there are some planks of wood near the top of the screen that are implied to be connecting to the tanks. In Mario Maker 2, you can easily see that the planks are simply just floating, so I added some semi-solids to apply some sort of connection to the grounded tanks. Taking the pipe of this level is the very last Boom Boom, and I feel no sentimental feelings towards this enemy. Rest in piss. 8-Bowser's Castle, the final level. Bowser's Castle starts off with holding nothing back with laser shooting statues of Bowser. If you lay down enough ground blocks, you can find these statues of Bowser. These do not have collision, however. But with some diagonal chains and some lava bubbles with wings, you have some sort of quasi-lasers. There are a few doors in this level that can provide some extra ways to progress through the level, like this one that brings the player to Bowser's basement. In some rooms, Bowser will shoot fireballs at you, and I could use chains at this point, but lava bubbles provide just as much challenge. And while making this level, I made a discovery that I feel so weird for never knowing about it. There are 2 Bowsers in this level. There are 2 different doors to access them, and you can see that the bricks in their room are in different shapes. So I also have 2 Bowsers in my level. You can also notice that I put donut blocks on top of the door instead of hard blocks. This is just so Bowser wouldn't get stuck. And after beating Bowser, Luigi can realize that Mario was already there and had already rescued the princess. So that was it. All levels of World 8. And I could rank all of the levels in this world alone, but we've waited long enough already. It is time for the final ranking of all 90 levels I've made in Mario Maker 2 in terms of faithfulness to the original game. I will start with number 90, 6-8, number 89, 7-5, number 88, 5-2, number 87, 6-9, number 86, 7-6, number 85, 3-Fortress 1, number 84, 5-Fortress 2, number 83, 6-Fortress 3, number 82, 7-1, number 81, 8-Fortress, number 80, 5-Tower, number 79, 7-Airship, number 78, 3-3, number 77, 6-1, number 76, 8-Bowser's Castle, number 75, 3-8, number 74, 7-Piranha Plant 2, number 73, 5-Airship, number 72, 6-10, number 71, 5-9, number 70, 8-Battleship, number 69, 4-Fortress 2, number 68, 7-Piranha Plant 1, number 67, 2-Fortress, number 66, 6-Airship, number 65, 3-Fortress 2, number 64, 7-4, number 63, 6-6, number 62, 8-Tank 2, number 61, 4-4, number 60, 3-5, number 59, 2-4, number 58, 1-5, number 57, 5-4, number 56, 4-6, number 55, 6-Fortress 1, number 54, 8-Tank 1, number 53, 7-9, number 52, 2-Pyramid, number 51, 1-Fortress, number 50, 3-1, number 49, 5-1, number 48, 8-2, number 47, 7-Fortress 2, number 46, 4-1, number 45, 3-Airship, number 44, 6-2, number 43, 2-Airship, number 42, 5-Fortress 1, number 41, 1-Airship, number 40, 3-7, number 39, 4-5, number 38, 5-3, number 37, 2-3, number 36, 8-Airship, number 35, 7-8, number 34, 6-7, number 33, 1-2, number 32, 8-1, number 31, 7-2, number 30, 4-2, number 29, 3-2, number 28, 5-6, number 27, 2-2, number 26, 6-3, number 25, 1-6, number 24, 8-hand 1, number 23, 7-fortress 1, number 22, 4-fortress 1, number 21, 3-9, number 20, 6-5, number 19, 5-5, number 18, 2-1, number 17, 1-3, number 16, 2-quicksand, number 15, 8-hand 3, number 14, 4-airship, number 13, 5-7, number 12, 3-6, number 11, 7-7, number 10, 6-4, number 9, 1-4, number 8, 8-hand 2, number 7, 5-8, number 6, 3-4, number 5, 6-fortress 2, number 4, 4-3, number 3, 7-3, number 2, 2-3, and number 1, surprisingly enough, 1-1. And there we go, every single level of Super Mario Bros. 3 remade in Mario Maker 2. I hope you've enjoyed the recreation of all 8 worlds of Mario 3, but that's not all. If you want to play these levels or the super world made from my favorite Mario recreations, you can search up my Mario Maker ID currently on screen. And if you want to view even more jelly-soaked sleep paralysis demon fuel, stick around.